Yeah, I ran for office.
You
I
ran
ran
for
for county,
office?
yeah, I ran for county commissioner.
Okay.
Yeah, District 13 and stuff, and I didn't like it, so I stopped running. Simple and plain. Like they was
What
calling
what
me, I didn't
what
answer the
didn't
phone.
you what didn't you like about it?
I went into the Democratic, party, and I was there, and it was just such an evil energy that was
Okay.
existing amongst a whole bunch of smiles and handshakes,
Yeah.
and I couldn't understand it. I didn't think I didn't fit. I never fit, but pause. You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't fit in that aspect. It was just so thick because when you recognize frequency, it's so thick that you can cut it with a knife. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You
Yeah.
might want to step out of that situation because it might not be for you. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Um,
a lot of
Smoke and mirrors.
yeah,
yeah,
disingenuous people too, right? Like
yeah, definitely different
yeah,
genuine people. That's
yeah,
exactly what it was about, and
yeah,
not hating on nobody. I just couldn't do it. It wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? I was
yeah,
just too real to a person and stuff. But I mean, they all got agendas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's time for blacks not to vote at all, but they base fear so much. They do fear mongering so much. Oh man, if you vote for him, the America is ruined. If you vote for them, man, it's gonna go back to slavery and stuff like that. So which fear that you jump? I mean, there's another president out there. That's the Kennedy guy. One of the Kennedys is trying to run for
yeah.
president as well.
I do
He
recall.
didn't he
Yeah,
didn't have an opportunity to, I guess, saying, to be on the panel for some reason. I don't understand that. But
I would have loved for him to be on the panel.
yeah, I don't know why that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody went, because I guess the debate was like way too early. It
no, but
usually
isn't this the nominees, the party
Yeah, but
nominees?
he's not a mainstream candidate. Again, like he hasn't his campaign because he's not campaigning with one of the two major parties,
Yeah.
the donors and all that. Man, he can't even get his family behind him.
Okay.
I wonder
Okay.
why.
What is he? Is he an independent? Is that what he's
I
running?
believe so.
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
I
yeah, that's
believe
what I
so.
seem to remember. Okay.
So my question for y'all is it time for black people not to vote? All of us.
No.
Absolutely not. I think that's the worst thing that we could do.
Yeah, because if we leave it up to white people, like we the problem is
And that's the thing. Before you even say it, that's the thing. We leaving it up to white people.
we are a part
You know?
of we're a part of this system, right? Every
Correct.
time you pay taxes, every time you buy something, every time you do anything within the American system, you are contributing to that system.
Mm-hmm.
When you vote, for one, locally everybody should always vote.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's where like the judge that you're in front of in court, like that's an elected position. Like the the whether your child's school, the hole in their ceiling, there's money to patch that or not. You know what I'm saying? Like oftentimes those are issues that are voted on. So on the local level, 100%. On the
Mm-hmm.
state level, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
On the federal level, I would make the argument that the Democrats recently, over the past 80 years, have done more for the progress of Black people than the Republicans. The two main ways that I would justify saying that are for the Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act. Those two things effectively gave Black people a lot of power in America that prior to those two legislations we did not have, and those were both under Democratic regimes.
Yeah. I think
Um,
despite the inequalities that still exist, to your point, Z, it definitely gave us some skin in the game and a fighting chance in many ways that count. So
no doubt.
yeah,
I would also argue that Obamacare, making healthcare affordable, that's really good for everybody and for for poor people in general. But I would say that was a major step in the right direction that we can't really sneeze at, especially people that might not have jobs and might not have access to decent health care. Without that, the Affordable Care Act, was great. Those three pieces of legislation are what Black allegiance to the Democratic Party hinges on. Other than those three things, shit. Other than those three things, it's ugly. And the Democrats have taken Black people for granted for a long time. But the Republicans have still not done enough to court Black people over to their party, because the answer, like when leaving one relationship to go to another one, like it only makes sense if the other one is offering something. Republicans don't really offer Black people anything. Democrats, but Republicans definitely don't. So before I leave my out of shape ugly woman for an out of shape ugly woman with lipstick on, you know what I'm saying? I would just prefer to be single. But I'm still going to, but I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote Democratic because the Republicans haven't won me. The Democrats have lost me, but the Republicans haven't won me, and I'm going to participate in the process.
That sounds so confusing, bro.
It's horrible. It's fucking terrible.